Hi, it's Gemma Whitehouse here from Home-Start Surrey, and I'm super excited today because I've got Vicky McFarlane with me from Vicky McFarlane Designs.
Hello.
And you're not going to believe this, but we have been very excited at Home-Start recently because we have new bags for sale in Waitrose. I don't know if you can see it in the background there. And when I saw on social media that the designer herself actually lived in Surrey, I thought, well, that Waitrose looks very familiar, as she was going looking for her bag design. And would you believe it? She actually lives in Camberley, which is where we are filming today in the Login Lounge. I can't believe it. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Didn't have to come too far.
No, just a few minutes down the road.
Fantastic. So tell me about how you first became a graphic designer.
So I studied at Bournemouth University quite a while ago now. I think I graduated 2009, so a good few years ago. And I actually did like interactive media, so kind of a whole range of stuff, but loved the design aspects. That was my favourite part. So kind of that's what I focused on when I left, and happened to just get jobs and go from there.
And how did you, because I understand this is not the first thing you've done for Home-Start.
No, so I work for them quite a bit as a freelancer on lots of different projects. I've done some animation for the BT Tower, for their Christmas
Hang on,
appeal.
you've done some animation on the BT Tower. That is very exciting.
Yes, that was really exciting. That was the first really exciting thing when I was like, oh, it's up in the middle of London.
Yeah, so everyone in London can see it from a distance.
Yeah, so that was for like the Christmas appeal, I think. So there was 12 days where it was up every day, which was exciting.
And did you make a special trip to London to go and see it?
No, I didn't actually. No, I was busy working on other projects, other things. But I got lots of pictures and videos and things like that, and let lots of people know.
I bet.
Kind of check it out, yeah. So I do all things like that. I do some of their social media design, some print work, just on a freelance basis.
And how did that first come about then, the first thing you did?
So it was actually a contact of someone I'd worked with previously that used to be my boss at another charity, and she kind of recommended me to do some work, and that tends to be how I've got all of my work, really, to be honest. It's
word of mouth.
Yeah, people recommending has been like the best way, I think. So
were there lots of other people that tried to be the designer and then you got chosen?
No, I think they have some other ones that they use. I think it's just on a basis as they try different jobs with people and things like that, and take on different things. I think sometimes there's timings of clashes of different jobs, so they need a range of people to be able to work with.
Fantastic. And so was that this Christmas just gone, or was it a while ago?
Yeah, I think it's actually been 2 Christmas. I've definitely done probably about 3 different animations for the BT Tower now. So, and I think 2 of them might have been Christmas and 1 something else. I think 1 was the kind of cost of living kind of appeal as well. So yeah, it's all timings of it have gone into one, to be honest.
Yeah. So tell us more about the bag, how that came about.
So this was a little while ago now. We'd kind of worked on it, I think, last year, and Home-Start reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be involved in it. I kind of got the idea of 3 designs that they had, which wasn't the one we went with now. So there was 3 initial ones, and if I wanted to kind of work on it, which I was like over the moon, it was a really quick turnaround, which usually happens. But I remember sitting for, I think, 2 days straight of just barely going to sleep and just creating 3 designs. And really, I think I was like so anxious about this. I still do get this with jobs. I'm a lot more confident because I've been doing it a long time. I think it's good to still get that bit of anxiety.
Oh, definitely.
To go, is this good? And not just go, oh, it's great, I'm going to, pass it on. So, but this one was like, I just was every little thing I was moving around, moving back, and I just spent so much time on it. Sent them back, and I think the concepts weren't quite right, designs weren't quite right. We thought, let's go with something else. This one was actually really easy, and it's funny, I spent so much time on the other ones, and they were so stressful. This one just seemed to happen really easy, and I was like, this is
meant
great.
To be.
Yeah, and I kind of sent it over, and there weren't any changes, and it kind of, was meant to be. It just worked out perfectly. I think the concept, the idea of what we thought when we talked about it, and then visualising that, it just made sense.
Yeah, because it's kind of like home is where the heart is, isn't it? That kind of linking up different homes with hearts. I love that.
Yeah, the way I kind of see it is, I would say that the line is continual. Obviously, it goes off the side of the pages, but I see it as a continual line, and it kind of represents volunteers that go into homes and like the kind of little hearts of the love, and it's something all over the UK. It's kind of like an extension to homes and families, not just a volunteer. It's very much part of the home.
And it's also got a very nice strap, I would also like to say.
Yeah, it's really good quality.
It is excellent
really
quality.
Good quality. I was over the moon when I saw the quality.
That strap is not gonna snap.
No, we've got those for life. They're genuinely a bag for life.
It's proper bag for life, not one that breaks after a week.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So I was so happy. I think the material it's printed on as well has really helped the colours. Really
it pops.
Yes.
So when I went to go and buy mine, it took me 3 goes. The third time lucky. I don't know if you've seen this on Instagram, but I was with my sister-in-law, and she was wearing literally exactly the right colours for the bag. I don't know how that happened, because my colours didn't match for once, but she was literally perfectly coordinated with the bag. So obviously I had to buy her one as well.
I feel like I should have thought about that. I should have done that. I missed a trick there.
Yeah.
It was my 4th attempt, I think. And I found out it was coming out, being announced on the Wednesday. And I think I put in 8 a.m. in my diary that I was going to go look for a bag. Obviously very overexcited because I didn't get it till the Saturday.
So you should be excited.
Yeah, but I was just going in there every day, and I thought it's probably going to be a little while before they actually get them out. They probably have just had the delivery.
I think the problem is that they're selling so fast that the shop's having to replenish every single day.
Yeah.
So don't be put off if you've gone into your local Waitrose and it's not there. Chances are it's probably sold out, but just keep trying and it will be in there.
They do also have them online as well.
Yes, if you buy, I think it's a minimum spend of £40 and you can get one with your shopping. Yes.
And there's a couple of reviews on there actually. So a couple of people.
So if anyone wants to put, I'll put one on definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, which was really nice to see it.
Fantastic. Well, we're absolutely honoured to have you here today. I couldn't believe we actually managed to get you on. I've been telling everyone we've got the lady that designed the bags on. So now I know you're a resident of Camberley. Mm-hmm. So what's the best thing about living in Camberley, do you think?
I've been here 2 years now. It's not too long a time, and I haven't explored properly. But I love it. I think the people. I just love it. I came from Luton, and previously I lived in Bristol. I've lived in a few different places, and it just feels quite homely and warm. To be honest, it's nice. It's nice. I think the first weekend I was here. There was something going on in the high street where they had all different kinds of things, crazy golf and stuff like that. And I was quite impressed. I was like,
oh, lovely.
All these activities in the high street.
Yeah.
I was like, so that was my first impression. And I thought, I quite like it here.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Nice. Oh, and this weekend got car show.
Oh, really?
Saturday, yep.
There you go, car show this weekend.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your best thing about working for Home-Start, being as a freelance designer?
I would say I have a few different clients. Tend to be charities, which I do really like. I think that you're then designing for a real purpose, which is nice. Particularly for Home-Start, there was a point that I went to an event at the BT Tower, and there was a lady that was talking about her experience where she had a volunteer come into her home, I think when she was around 4, and that she ended up calling her Grandma Paula.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was the most touching story I've heard, and the way she talked about her and how much love she had for her. I've always sat at a computer and read the messagings, read the quotes and designed them, but sat there in front of someone that has been impacted so much from Home-Start, I was in tears. And I just always remember that as something that it just shows how much it's helping people and how much it makes a difference, not even just when they're young, but through their lives. So.
Well, yeah, exactly, because it's all about giving the children the best start in life. That's what it's all about. And we're actually celebrating 50 years this year. Can you believe that? Obviously, yes. You know that because you've been doing all the graphics. But 50 years for a charity is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, really amazing. It's exciting.
Very.
But it does make me really proud as well to help with Home-Start and hopefully be helping people know all about it.
Yeah, well, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming along today. It's been really great to meet you. And if anyone wants to go check out your Instagram page, we'll put a link to that on the link. Yeah, and also go into Waitrose, get yourself a bag before they all sell out.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Hayley Sims, and this is my book, Dear Anonymous. It's about mental health, people's experiences that were around me and my own, and you can buy it on Amazon, Waterstones or Austin Macaulay website.